The foolish one addresses me with words of disgrace, but I hate to respond to him in a similar manner. The more ignorant he proves, the more patient I become. Just like the incense, the more it's burnt, the more it releases its fragrance. You disobey God, will you show his love? This is impossible in analogy L. If your love was sincere, you would obey him. The lover of the one who loves is obedient. Live with kindness and forgive those who assaulted you. And pay, but in a way that is better. Do not mention the faults of a person with your tongue. You have faults and people have tongues. If a fool utters, do not respond to him. The best answer for him is silence. A slave is free, if he is content. And a free man is a slave, if he is greedy. If a person reveals his secret with his tongue, and someone else blames him, then he is a fool. Knowledge is not what is memorized, but knowledge is what is useful. If you are confused about two things, and you do not know where the right and wrong are, contrast it with your passion. Passion leads the soul to what is reproached. Learn, for a person is not born a scholar, then he is not a brother of knowledge like one who is ignorant. The old man has no knowledge, he is small, if the gatherings turn to him. If you find a son of the messenger of God, may God bless him, and grant him peace, follow it and do not pay attention to what anyone says. Whoever preaches to his brother secretly has advised him, and whoever preaches to him publicly has exposed him. Be slow and do not rush to blame a friend. Perhaps he has an excuse and you blame him. He who listened with his ear became a narrator, and he who listened with his heart was aware, and he who was admonished by his action was calm. For my livelihood, I relied on God, my Creator. And I was convinced that God is undoubtedly my provider. The heaviest of my brothers on my heart is the one who is responsible for me, and I am responsible for him. The most beloved of my brothers to my heart is who I am with as I am alone. They people have died and their honors are not, and people lived and they are among the dead people. You say that you are just a body, but inside of you is something greater than the universe. My heart is at ease knowing that what was meant for me will never miss me, and that what misses me was never meant for me. Only someone who is sincere recognizes what showing off is. How strange. You seek guidance, yet you do not tread its path. Surely a boat does not sail on land. Never do I argue with a man with a desire to hear him say what is wrong, or to expose him and win victory over him. Whenever I face an opponent in debate, I silently pray, O Lord, help him so that truth may flow from his heart and on his tongue, and so that if truth is on my side, he may follow me, and if truth be on his side, I may follow him. When my heart became constricted and my paths became narrow, I took my hope in your pardon and forgiveness, as an opening and an escape. My sins seemed very great to me, but when I compared them to your forgiveness, I found your forgiveness to be greater. Knowledge is not what is memorized. Knowledge is what benefits. The loftiest in status are those who do not know their own status, and the most virtuous of them are those who do not know their own virtue. I complained to Waki about the weakness of my memorization, so he instructed me to abandon disobedience. He informed me that knowledge is a light, and the light of Allah is not given to a sinner. All humans are dead except those who have knowledge, and all those who have knowledge are asleep, except those who do good deeds. And those who do good deeds are deceived, except those who are sincere, and those who are sincere are always in a state of worry. To admonish your brother in private is to advise him and improve him, but to admonish him publicly is to disgrace and shame him. Do not be with others in the accumulation of wealth, be with them in ibadah. Wealth remains behind on earth, while ibadah accompanies you into the grave. To be able to thank Allah for a blessing is a blessing within itself. There is not on the face of the earth after the book of Allah, a book which is more sahih than the book of Malik. Be hard on yourself, easy on others. Whoever is not made glorified by taqwa, can find no glory. My sin burdened me heavily, but when I measured it against your grace, O Lord, your forgiveness came out greater.
Which quote did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comment. One day you will regret that you did not hear this quote earlier. Don't lose the opportunity. Watch our next video.